morning, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us on After GMS. Today is Friday, August 28th. If you can believe it, it is the last Friday in the month of August. Wow. Time is flying. I'm Tracy McCain here in the studio. Megan Malaris and meteorologist Lara Kirksey are both working from home. Guys, August, we're going to say goodbye by next week and on to September. Maybe it means on to cooler weather and different times, Taran. I don't know. What can you tell us about the weekend forecast?
Well, we certainly are looking forward to cooler weather for sure. And we do have a brief cool down on the way out there. Today we have mostly cloudy skies that you can expect. High temperatures will end up in the upper 80s to low 90s. And there it is right there. And we'll see temperatures a little bit cooler tomorrow, but we also will see a better chance of scattered showers and storms tomorrow as well. And a few of those storms could be on the strong to severe side with gusty wind and maybe even a tornado or two. We will watch that for you and update you as necessary. But here's the cooler weather that I was telling you about. Sunday, Monday, I think will be feel pretty good as far as the temperatures. We'll have lower humidity, highs in the low to mid 80s. Sunday, probably the nicer day between the two because we'll have a little more sunshine. Monday, we'll see a better chance of a few showers, and we'll keep the chance of just a couple of showers or storms around for a good chunk of next week. But notice the rain coverage only around 20 to 30%. So most of us will stay on the dry side, at least on a day-to-day basis as we go through next week. So there you go. Not too bad of a forecast after we get past tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's the day that we're really concerned about.
Yeah, and particularly in the morning, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a morning to midday time frame for the best chance of a few severe storms that, could be adjusted some as we go through the day, but that's the way it looks right now. Still can't rule out a couple of storms tomorrow afternoon, but for the most part, the main window is really going to be an 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.-ish window for a few severe storms. So that's the time that you need to be most weather aware, and of course, we'll be keeping a close eye on it for you. I'll be in studio tomorrow morning, keeping an eye on things as well, so we can break into programming if needed.
Whoa, ho, ho. Did you say in studio?
Yeah.
Taran, you're coming back to work?
Yeah.
That's exciting. Do you know how to get here?
I do. I've been back a few times, for a few severe weather events. So this will be another one of those. So we'll keep an eye on things. But all in all, it's going to be just one of those typical situations where you have what's left of a tropical system passing by. You can see a tornado or two or a severe storm or two. So we will be watching radar pretty carefully, and we'll update you if you need to know anything.
Well, be safe on your drive-in. Not the best situation to be in when you're coming back into the building. So, we'll be watching bright and early tomorrow on the Good Morning Show. All right.
We'll be here.
Let's jump right into our first conversation, and we know a lot of you can relate out there to this. Itchy eyes, runny nose, constant sneezing. Yep, it's allergy season, and it's starting early. We are 25 days away from the official start to fall, but as I've learned on my Facebook page, a lot of you have been suffering since the beginning of the month. So we want to take a look at some of what you're saying. Joy says, cough, cough, cough all night. My daughter brought a new bottle of Allegra yesterday, and it helped last night. Thank goodness. Cindy says she's been having issues posting. She said it could be mold or mildew issues with outside due to all of the rain lately. Vivian says experiencing the same thing, and she wrote, but she doesn't want to tell anybody because they think the first time that they say anything that it's COVID. She said everything is COVID. So yeah, if you have some serious cough or maybe a fever, it could be something bigger than allergies. It could be COVID, so you should get tested for that. But you're right, the first time you even cough in a public space, someone's like, is that COVID? So yeah, people are on edge about it. Do you guys have allergies though? Are you suffering? Taran, we'll start with you.
No, not really. I don't really get too many allergies most of the time. I've had a couple of instances where I've had some allergic, allergy issues. But for the most part, if I do, it's usually in the spring, but I'm lucky, I guess. It's not too bad, at least most years. It's not too bad for me.
Spring allergies for you. Any allergies for you, Megan?
My eyes always itch. I have chronic dry eye. Anybody who deals with that knows it's kind of a pain, but it's exacerbated during allergy season. My son, his eyes are watering a little bit. I noticed when we go outside on walks that they water. But this is really not a great time to have allergies. You know, I agree with you, Tracy, that sense of kind of the, when you hear a cough now. I heard a cough the other day at a patio when I was outside dining, socially distanced, of course, but I found myself wondering, is this person sick or is it just allergy season? And obviously, given that that person was out and about, I'm assuming that it was hopefully just allergies and he or she felt okay. But, you know, it's just one of those things we're dealing with. And I feel sorry for the allergy sufferers right now, because you don't want to be looked at like you're sick or like you might spread a dangerous infectious illness, when really it's just the seasonal allergies. It's the pollen in the grass for most of these cases. And so hopefully we'll get some relief soon and it cools off, and then that fall air really clears everything out and everybody feels better.
You know, growing up, I had really bad allergies and then they just went away. And I don't know where they went, but they're back. And I'm not sure why they're back, but I wish they had stayed away. And, you know, the other day I had like the worst symptoms, like my eyes, they were hard to open. I mean, I wasn't like, you know, feeling lethargic or anything. I was just like, what is going on? And then my husband and I, since we're, you know, both PhDs, you know, we were like, and MDs, we were both like, oh, this must be allergies. Yeah, right. But I didn't go to the doctor or anything. I just took some Allegra and Claritin, and, you know, everything cleared up. So I'm chalking it up to that. But all of a sudden, it was just like, what is going on? And I do hear that Greensboro is like a pretty bad area for allergies, one of the worst in the state. So, you know, if you are an allergy sufferer, hang in there. It will get better, right, Taran? With the weather comes changes and allergies get better.
By winter, you'll be
winter.
fine. It'll just be cold. No big deal. You'll be fine.
One reason to look forward to winter.
There you go.
All right, Meg, let's start with our morning headlines here.
All right, let's get to today's morning headlines. And unfortunately, they're pretty heavy hitting. This morning, our friends in the South are still recovering from widespread damage Hurricane Lara caused. Look at this video out of Lake Charles, one of the cities where the storm hit as a Category 4 when it initially made landfall. You can see homes crumbled to the ground, trucks and trailers flipped over, roads of power lines lying in the streets. As many as 6 people died in this storm. Members of the Greensboro Swiftwater Rescue Team are in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, helping with rescue efforts. They're assisting local fire departments with search and rescue in the aftermath of Lara. This is video of the team when they deployed during Hurricane Dorian last year. Remember that one? The team is part of a state emergency management task force made up of 41 volunteers or responders and engineers, 20 of them from Greensboro.
Well, the new unemployment numbers show that more people are unemployed, but the good news, people and companies are hiring again. WFMY News 2's Candace Red has more on the effort to connect people with jobs during the pandemic.
NC Works is partnering with Allegiance Staffing to hold a drive-through career fair today. It's all about helping to get people back to work amid the coronavirus pandemic. Well, NC Works is North Carolina's workforce system. The agency provides free resources to help people find employment and a steady income. Well, that includes career assistance, counseling, resume and interview preps, and training and education support. Employers can also use the agency to find candidates and post jobs. Now, if you're not familiar, Allegiance Staffing is also an employment agency dedicated to helping companies find skilled workers. Now, let's talk about the career fair. Some of the immediate job openings include machine operators, warehouse workers, forklift operators, mechanics, and more. The starting pay ranges from $11.50 to $14 an hour. Now, if you plan on attending the event, you must follow all safety and health protocols. That includes wearing a face mask and practicing social distancing.
Spend some time with us. If you're going to be coming out, it could be an hour, it could be 2 hours that you may be here. But be prepared to talk to someone and tell us about what you're looking for. Bring an updated resume. That is the best way how we can capture an individual's talents and find out if there's other opportunities out there.
The drive-through career fair is today from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the NC Works Career Center in Greensboro. Before you go to the career fair, you must already be registered with NC Works online. For more information about that, all you have to do is visit our website, WFMYnews2.com.
You know, it's Friday, the last Friday in August, as I mentioned. And you know, every Friday we try to do our part and making you smile and kind of just celebrating the good news that you have to share. So this morning we want you to share some of the great things happening in your life, despite the pandemic and all the things that are happening right now. So Jermaine wrote in and said, I'm recovering from my surgery, tumor removed, and 3 ribs. God is good. Absolutely, Jermaine, that's amazing. Nigel said, my new car is coming Tuesday. Great news there. Michelle said, we've made it through 2 weeks of virtual learning with GCS, with a lot of exclamation marks at the end of that. So Michelle is super excited about remote learning. 3 awesome responses. I don't know if anybody here is going to be able to beat the tumor and 3 rib story. I mean, that's just out the window. God bless you. That's amazing recovery and a great testimony. But I want to hear your good news, Taran. Last week I said that I won an argument with my husband and you'd never won one. Have you won one yet?
No, and I never will. Like I will admit who the smartest person in the house is, and it is not me. So I can't even. Yeah, she's 4 steps ahead of me most of the time if I'm even thinking anything. So she's that's one of the reasons I love her, because she's so smart. But I'm just happy it's Friday. That's my usual thing. You know, it's I know it's a small thing, but just to make it to the end of the week is a blessing to me. So just happy it's Friday. Happy I made it to the end of the week.
Yeah, Fridays are just, they're feel-good days, you know? You look ahead to just sleeping in a little, especially for us. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I wake up at 2 a.m. Actually, it's like 1:55, but I usually set the snooze on for like 5 minutes. So it's early. So whenever I can sleep until 7, I'm like so excited. Meg, how early do you get up? Or do you get up as early these days? Do you get to sleep in a little bit?
Well, the baby kind of dictates how early I get up. You know, I put him down around 7, 7:30, 8. It depends on the night, you know, based on the naps during the day. And then usually he wakes me up around, you know, 10, 12, sometimes 2. It just really depends. But yeah, anytime I can go back to bed after like that 2 o'clock time frame, which is when I usually have to get ready for work, is a good thing. I feel a little bit more rested. So yeah, looking forward to hopefully a few more hours of sleep this weekend and just some time with family. We're hopefully going to go on a hike on Sunday. Taran, it looks like the forecast is going to be good for outdoor activities Sunday at least. Is that right?
Oh yeah, Sunday's looking good. I think Sunday's going to be the best day that we see over the next at least 5 days or so. Should see a lot of sunshine, at least most of us should. The humidity will be lower, temperature is not too out of control. I think most of us can handle highs in the low to mid 80s for sure.
I am so sorry, Megan. I forgot you were in that phase. I shouldn't have been bragging about sleep because you don't get any at all, and I feel terrible about that.
Hey, you've been through it with 2, so I guess it's my turn, right, to deal with the sleep. But hey, you know, it's just a small price to pay for overall the huge joy and blessings that children can bring. So I'm thankful, not complaining. It's just part of mommyhood, right?
Oh yeah, and by 2, you'll be smooth sailing. It's like a different world.
Okay.
All right, guys. If you guys have any good news to share, let me know. Rose Martin wrote in on our Facebook stream and said, I'm moving into my own apartment. Congratulations. Bobby Odom said TGIF, just happy that it's Friday. And so did Sharia saying good morning and TGIF. Did get a great comment from Nadine who said, this is the first time I've been able to watch you guys since the first day of virtual school. This has been a whirlwind and I've missed you guys. Well, we're happy that you're back and joining us live on After GMS. It really is the best part of the day, you know, and I'll say that because it starts so early and it ends probably in about 3 hours. So we're excited about that. All right, so it's been, before we go to Best of GMS, Taran, do you want to give us another look at the forecast for the week and the weekend?
Yeah, we'll make it real quick here. We'll see clouds today, a couple of pop-up showers and storms, better chance of scattered showers and storms tomorrow, especially tomorrow morning. A few of those could be severe. We'll watch that. Sunday's looking good. Monday's looking cooler with a couple of showers, and then we'll see temperatures warm up as we go through the rest of next week. That's a quick look at your forecast.
All right, make sure you download the WFMY News 2 app now so that you're prepared for any storms tomorrow. Of course, our team of meteorologists led by Taran in the morning, going to keep you up to date on all the things happening in terms of the timing of whatever storms we see and how severe they will be. So be weather aware. All right, as we take a look back at some of the things that made us smile this week, this is the best of GMS. We hope you have a great and safe weekend. I'm Tracy McCain in the studio. Hold your laughter, meteorologist Taran Kirksey. I'm trying to be as sarcastic as you are, but it doesn't work for me.
It's just the two of us. That's it.
You know what? Those disposable ones, I'm just gonna put them away because I've got something fancy now.
Ooh, Ed Matthews is fancy, Stacey Spivey. Arguments, big or small. When you win one, just yes.
I wouldn't know what that feels like to win
'Cause you
one
never
of those.
win.
So I'm sure it's probably nice. So kudos to you.
Yeah,
I will
I
live
mean-
vicariously through you.
So we have some changes with Marco and Lara, and I just am so confused because I thought L becomes before M, but M is not the big one, and then L is the bigger ones. I just don't know, Taran. Help me sort out the topics. I just want to fight with my husband, and I'm so excited about it. Yeah, and I know you like to dress up your dogs, right, Taran? No, probably not.
No, they don't like it. I tried to make Stormy a turtle one time for Halloween. She didn't like the turtle costume, so we never tried that again.
Well, at least you tried.
Come here. He needs a haircut. Come here. No, over here. Come here.
Oh, are you going to lift him
Hi to
up?
everybody. Oh,
Oh my goodness. He's like a miniature horse. Are you going to lift him up?
come here. Can you see him?
Yes, we can see him. His head is as big as like yours. Like he's huge.
Look, say hi.
He's cute.
He's like, okay, can I go back to bed now?
Aw.